Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, the Tax Master UAE. In today's video, we are going to learn what is VAT deregistration in the UAE, who are required to apply for VAT deregistration, what is the time limit, and what if you miss the deadline. It means what is the penalty for if in case of late VAT deregistration. So without any delay, let's get it started. First of all, what is VAT deregistration? So VAT deregistration is officially cancelling your VAT registration TRN with Federal Tax Authority. So once you registered for VAT, your entity details all are recorded in the Federal Tax Authority record. Now, if you apply for deregistration and FTA approves it, then the FTA will erase your details from its register. It means your VAT registration detail will be erased from FTA records. Or in that case, you don't need to file VAT return every quarter or every month, whichever was applicable in your business. Now, who needs to register for VAT deregistration? First condition is that if any business ceased to make taxable activities permanently. Previously they were making taxable activities. Now that activities has been ceased, stopped permanently, and they will not again restart that taxable supply, making taxable supply. In that case, that company need to apply for deregistration. Another is if you are closing your business. It means if you are liquidating your company or cancelling your license or selling your company to someone else. In that case, you have to apply for VAT deregistration. The third condition is that if your turnover is less than voluntarily registration threshold, which is 187,500 dirham in 12-month period, and also your expenses is less than that voluntarily registration threshold, and in next 30 days you are thinking you are and you think you are not going to exceed this limit. In that case, you have to apply for VAT deregistration. Another condition is that if you are no longer eligible or required to be VAT registered, in that case you have to apply for VAT deregistration. Now let's understand what is the time limit. So within what period we have to apply for deregistration? It is 20 business days. From where? From the date you are eligible for deregistration. It means from the date when the deregistration conditions are met. It means if you suppose today you cancel your trade license, in that case from today count 20 business days, and within that 20 days you have to apply for VAT deregistration to avoid fines and penalties. Now, what if you are not applying for VAT deregistration within time limit, within deadlines, which is 20 business days? In that case, FTA will impose fines and penalties, and the fines and penalties are like this. For first month of delay 1000, and subsequent month of delay again 1000, every month of delay 1000, and maximum of 10,000 dirham. It means VAT deregistration penalty can go maximum of 10,000 dirham. So be aware, 10,000 is not a less amount, it's a big amount for a small businesses. So basically a small businesses should be aware of these deadlines. And let's take one example. Suppose today you cancel your trade license or you get your business liquidated and liquidation certificate you received. Now on not today, let's suppose on 1st January 2025, as per law you are required to apply for VAT deregistration within 20 business days. Now count 20 business days from 1st January 2025. Here, when counting 20 business days, you will not consider Sunday and Saturday. And if there is any public holidays, in the UAE. These are not considered when calculating 20 business days. Most people get confused. So these days are excluded when calculating 20 business days. So if you count 20 business days from 1st January 2025, then it randomly come to 29th of January 2025, right? Now you suppose you applied for deregistration on 1st June 2025. So which is 4 months late now. Let's count. First February, March, April, May and June. So 5 months is delay. Now your fines and penalty will be calculated for the month of February 1000, March 1000, April 1000, May 1000 and June 1000. So altogether 5000 dirham will be your penalty just for delay in VAT registration, deregistration application. Now after you are done with application, how FTA will approve your application? Let's understand what are the conditions. So FTA will only approve your VAT deregistration application if you have submitted all the tax return which you were liable to submit. And another condition is that if you have paid all the tax dues or penalties applicable in your case, in your company, and if there is any assets, you will, and then they will ask you to file final return of VAT. In that final return, if you have any assets, in that case, declare that assets as deemed supply and submit the return. Once you submit the return, the FTA will final return, FTA will review your final return, and if approved, suppose FTA approved your application, now within 10 business days effective from the deregistration, FTA will notify you, and then you will be eligible to download that deregistration certificate from your FTA portal. Now my final tips or final recommendation, you can say, is always calculate your turnover, and once you become eligible, try to submit your application within 20 business days and get your document in orders like VAT return, payment proof and closure if any proof. So this should be in order, this should be systematically, you should have proof. And one request, if you have found this video useful, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you got questions, please drop in the comment section or directly message me. I am here to help you with VAT, corporate tax, accounting and compliances in the UAE. See you in the next video. Thank you so much.